camera. Just turned it on. It says 4 bars right now. Let's keep an eye on that. Welcome to day 20. Almost 3 weeks off. Holy cow. No relief in sight as of yet. We are back in the garage. I'm going to do things a little bit different today though. I'm not going to focus so much on the garage. Although there are a couple of boxes that I do want to get transferred over to that side. But I kind of got them all stacked up over here and buried. So there's another box down there full of cleaning stuff. But I got a little bit of room up top here yet. Also have a little bit of room under the workbench. But we're making progress. I've got a little more spreading out room here, so my item showed up today in the mail. Take a wild guess what that is. I haven't opened it yet, but shipped it in a piece of PVC pipe. Yeah, I want to work on pulling the rear end out of the olds today. So I'm going to do that as a separate video. So I'll just kind of show you guys the after results, but try to get some footage for the olds project. But the ultimate goal is to get this rear end out, start cleaning it up. It can actually just sit in the front yard for a couple of days. It's not supposed to rain for another week yet, so I've got a couple extra jack stands to put it on. We can start cleaning it up, degreasing it, throw some more paint on it. Maybe even try to figure out what the gear ratio is. I also want to try to get on the motor mounts on the frame too. Try to get those off and prepped. So take those and put them on the other car. I don't think I have bolts for that, but I can just reuse those, hopefully. If I'm missing anything, I got a stash up there. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. Tinker in the garage. We're not going to focus on the garage, but do some work on the olds. I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to sneeze. It's right there. Here it comes. Ooh. Good one. I was out playing in the grass a little bit ago, pulling some weeds, so I don't know if there's some dust or pollen and whatnot in there. Last night was a little bit rough, but I am tired and sore today, but we've been hitting it pretty hard the last couple of days. Just a little side subject, my replacement couplers showed up. Which car was it? The flat car. Yeah. Was it the flat car? No, it wasn't the flat car. One of these I needed to... Well, it was the big gondola here. Those couplers are not correct. So hopefully I can figure out how to make the new ones work, because that's a metal car body. But yeah, today we're going to play a little bit more instead of just hardcore work. Also found a key for something. I don't know what that's for. It was on the bottom of the Fulton. It's got to be probably for a hitch lock. Put it there just in case. That lock is long gone, if it's the one I'm thinking of. So, anywho, let's get to work. I got to clear out a little bit for the olds, get some stuff out of the way, get the thing jacked up. I think what I'm going to do, just a little secret, I'm going to go get that side, the passenger side, all disconnected and undone so I know how it goes, and then I can work on the driver's side on camera. But got to do a little prep work first, got to clear some stuff out. So, alrighty, let's get rolling. Whew, tired already. It's 3:30. Just now getting ready to start messing with the car. I've got things cleared up. I haven't started the other side yet, but there goes the Safeway truck. Not coming here. just crawled underneath. Looks like I already disconnected the brake lines. Either that or they were done before I got the thing. I don't remember. So we got parking brake. We have the brake lines up on top where it attaches to the axle. But that's no big deal. And then 2 bolts, 1 for each shock, 4 bolts, 2 upper control arm, 2 lower control arm. Probably going to just take them off at the axle. Let everything else hang for now. And drag this thing out. So, but like I said, that's going to be a separate video. And I did jack the car up. It's about as high as it can go on my cheap little jack stands here. Hopefully that's enough that once I pull the wheels off I can drop it down. I've got a low profile aluminum jack that I think I can use to support the center axle, and hopefully it won't roll back and forth too much, but yeah, if it does, it does. I can drag it out on the drums. But I think I've got, yeah, I should have plenty of clearance for that. So, alrighty, let me grab a big camera and get that going. Whew! Trying to get those bolts undone. Boy, they are fighting me. So I've got everything soaking. I already covered that in my other video on the big camera. But it's a beautiful day out today. And I thought, you know, when life gives you lemons, you make hot dogs. Yeah, that's how I roll. So let those cook up for a bit. I'm not going to eat all 6 of them. I'm not going to share them either. Some for later tonight or lunch tomorrow or whatever. So, alrighty. Boy, that door is off kilter with the Jimmy there, isn't it? I do have new door hinges. They're up in one of those boxes. Somewhere. I wrote on them, I'm pretty sure I did. There it is. Door hinges, miscellaneous, and wheel spacers. So, alrighty. Enough goofing off. Let me go make sure I don't burn my burger. Burn my dogs. Ooh, what a pain. Had to cut out what was left of the exhaust in the old car. Didn't film any of it, but the one remaining cherry bomb. I got those welds. Yeah. We've got a few bolts loosened up, but we're getting there. Luckily everything's all 3/4 inch. Whew. Tired already. But we're going to keep pressing on. I want to try to get this thing out. I'm having to remove the control arms with the rear end. I didn't want to, but they're all going to have to come out. There's one assembly. So be it. We can separate them later. Good times. Good times. So, alrighty. Let me get back to it. What time is it? 5:35. We got a few hours yet. Oh, joy. Whew. What's that say? 5:56? Yes, 6 o'clock. So basically the passenger side is undone. The bolts are still in on the frame side, upper and lower, just to hold it in place. But now I'm going to start the real video of pulling this one apart. So actually the bottom one I've already loosened, so the top one shouldn't be too difficult, although you have to do it by hand. You can't get the gun up in there, the impact. So, and the shock, piece of cake. In fact, I'm going to clean the mounting hardware up because I don't think I have these. So I'll just clean them up and give them a quick spritz and reuse the mounts on the other frame. Whew. But yeah, even got the spring out. Set that aside for now. Great. More parts coming into the garage. Trying to get stuff assembled out of the boxes, and now I'm bringing more parts in. So, oh well. Let's work on getting the other video going. And yeah. Whew. Tired. A lot of up and down. I'm going to be feeling this one again tomorrow. But making progress. Alrighty, back to work. Ooh, update time 7:25 in the PM. Rear end is out. Getting ready to start another video on it. Gonna do some tear down on this thing, make it easier to move around, and good old crusty control arms. No idea if this was original to the car. If it was swapped out, it was swapped out a long time ago. But it could be 50 years this thing's been sitting under there. So, yep. I'm going to do a time lapse, tearing this thing down. I'm going to turn up the tunes again, see if we can't bust these bolts loose on the axle side of the control arms. They were a pain to get at when it was under the car. I need the cat wanting out. You can almost push it. Come on. Say hi to everybody. You know? Alrighty. Yep. Tunes up. Time lapse on. Let's get back to work. Whew. Out here just working away. Got the radio on. Tools out. Parts flying. And then the sun done went down on me. It got dark out there. So, I think it's time to call it quits. It's almost 9 o'clock. Go inside, edit up some videos. I'm playing around with this rear end. I got the upper bushings out. I was going to pull these sleeves out, but after looking online, and I think those are supposed to stay there. I don't think those get replaced. I wound up drilling the rubber bushing out. I was able to press these guys out. But, drilled the rubber bushing and then just pried it out with a pry bar. So I was trying to pop that drum off over there, then I realized it's getting late. I should probably quiet things down here. So that's what we're gonna do. Do a little bit of cleanup, me included, and we're gonna shut things down. So I'm gonna say right here, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, thanks for supporting the channel. Okay, addendum to the video. 9:24. Don't know who, but somebody, FedEx, on track. Summit Racing. What goodies are in this box? Wasn't expecting anything for a couple of days. Wall shocks. And 3 of them at least. Steering center link. Get around here. Idler arms on back order. Oof. Idler arm and tie rod ends. Expected to ship 5/15. Ouch. They didn't say that on their website. Shock, body bushing hardware. The hardware kit. If you got parts. Are we zoomed? Where's the button? We resumed. So, okay. This subframe to body bolt. So these should be the body mounts. Not the mounts, but the bolts for the mounts. And these are the complete set of brand new rear control arm bolts with washers. So, I don't remember what bolts we used, but they weren't new. Anyway, probably just swap them out for all these. Put that in the box of goodies. And we got our shocks. Well, it's only 3 boxes. Maybe there's, I think the rears may be small enough for that one box. Although these are different size boxes here. Let me set you down here for a second. Part numbers. There's a single shock absorber. Looks like one of the rears. This looks to be maybe one of the rears, but it's a different part number. I'll have to verify that. No, it's different. This may be one of the. Did they screw up and send me the wrong parts? Maybe the knife. Let's see what's in this box. More tape. This is the center link. Cool. So now I need to look into why I only got one each of the shocks. Maybe I've screwed up and only ordered one of each. I'll have to go look at my order real quick. It doesn't say which is which, but this should be the front. And supposedly these will work with a 1-inch drop. This should be the rear. Comes with new hardware and everything, so alrighty. Well, we're gonna end this here again. I'm gonna go inside and figure out if I screwed up or they screwed up. If I screwed up, I'll throw a couple more shocks on and probably have them in a couple of days. A little disappointing though that it's not till the middle of next month when the idler arm and tie rod ends are going to be here, but oh well. So, okay, time for bed. Well, time to go outside, edit videos, and go to bed.